Hello and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. Today I'm going to be doing the review on Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle set number 75104, and this is made out of 1005 pieces. Now this set does come with 6 minifigures, 5 of whom are unique. They are a First Order crew member, General Hux, Kylo Ren, a First Order Stormtrooper Officer, and a First Order Officer. And this set also includes a First Order crew member. Now, when the wings on this model are retracted, the set measures over 11 inches or 28 centimeters high, 8 inches or 22 centimeters long, and 7 inches or 20 centimeters wide. And when the wings are extended for the model, this set is over 15 inches or 40 centimeters high, so it does become much bigger of a model. And this set was released in 2015 and was retired in 2017, so only had a roughly 2-year lifespan, so it was out for a reasonable amount of time for LEGO. Let's get on to the minifigures. So this is the first minifigure. This is one of the 2 First Order crew members, and this is actually one of the 2 which is unique. So he has his First Order crew member helmet on, then on the front he has no printing on his legs, which are just plain black, and then he has got his almost plain black chest piece, but with a few grey stripes. And then on the back, again, no printing on the legs, a nicely moulded helmet, and a little bit of, again, grey printing on his back. So now if we go on to the other First Order crew member, now it is rather interesting between the two, because as you can see there, what they're wearing is actually the exact same. So if I just get the other one and take off the helmets, so this is the one that is unique, this is the one that is not unique. So the only difference of the 2 minifigures is the head. So now if we go on to General Hux, so he's got his general hat on with his black robes with the silver belt buckle and some grey lines. There you can see his orange hair that's printed onto the head. So you can see some of the back piece of moulding for his hat. Is a little bit of, again, the grey lines on his back, and then no printing on the back of his legs. And if you take the hat off, it is only those orange parts, those slight parts of hair. Other than that, he has no hair on him. So next we have Kylo Ren himself. So he does come with a little cape, his red lightsaber, obviously with the 3 ends. He has his silver helmet with torso and legs, which are very much like General Hux's actually, when you look at it. It does look very similar. And then obviously he's got like the grey belt buckle. And then on his back, you have to lift the cape up. There's a little bit of printing on his back as well. Now we have the First Order Stormtrooper Commander. So he is in, for the most part, normal Stormtrooper uniforms, the white uniform with some black and grey lines. And he's got his blaster, and on the back it's the same. And there's something there which you can actually see, which is this. Now this goes over his shoulder, and that is the only differentiation from a normal Stormtrooper, which is that little reddish bit over his his right shoulder. And then we have a First Order Officer. So she has the hat, which is very similar to General Hux's, but grey instead of black. She has like a pair of white binoculars, and then she has got her like black belt with the grey belt buckle, and almost like a pocket on the left hand side of her chest, and then she's got some black lines on the grey uniform, and then on the back it is the back of the belt, and also just some creases and some other lines in the uniform. But yeah, so that is all of the minifigures that come in the set, and they are all unique except for this minifigure, which is the First Order crew member. Every other minifigure is unique. So this is the model itself, and overall I do think that it looks really nice, and LEGO has done a really nice job on it. So firstly we're going to go over the top of the model. Now the main feature of the model is actually something that I talked briefly about in the intro, and it is the retractable wings. So as you can see, there's this little seam right here with the wings. So there are a couple of Technic bits in the back. So you just pull it out, push the wing inwards, and then push it down, and it will go down to obviously the landing position. So you can do that on either side, and it does make the set considerably smaller. I think it gets about roughly 4 inches shorter, so that is, you know, a reasonable amount. So we have got 4 turrets at the front, which obviously do not fire. As you can see, we do have a couple of bolt shooters. So you can just push them up, and they, to inwards, sorry, and they do fire a green bolt. Now I do like that in a set like this, because it isn't necessarily like a huge, like a really intricate playset. So I like that where you can have little details like that. So for example, if you made a mock, you could just make a little bit lively, alive, I guess. So you could have intricate details like that in it, which is quite nice. So you do have the 2 engines at the back, just normal circular engines, and there's not really much detail. I mean, there's a lot of, like, we can see like pipes and stuff coming out the front and the top, but there's not a lot of details on the model itself, really, to be honest. If we get on to the inside, so on the inside there is a spare bolt which is right there, and then you do get a couple of seats and a couple of screens as well on the inside of the model. Obviously it's supposed to be the Command Shuttle, so there would be. But I think that the minifigures with this set really go well with the set as well. And I just think that LEGO's done a really nice job on the set, and I would really recommend it. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about it, and also make sure you watch out for this Sunday's video, which is going to be me and Dad reviewing the LEGO Ninjago City.